This is the range of Rockcote renders for any substrate, any surface you want to put a render coating over. Or if you want to lay the bricks, you can lay bricks with our masonry mortar. You can coat the bricks with the masonry mortar. You can lay blocks with the masonry mortar, render the blocks with the masonry mortar. Or if you want a higher performing render, or one that you can put a coloured oxide into, or to do a swimming pool, you can use the premium render. Now the masonry render is quite suitable for laying the bricks in pizza ovens and for rendering pizza ovens. So, and we can do all that using these 4 simple tools. We don't need hawks, trowels, floats, screeds, any of that sort of thing. We just put the render on the wall with a bucket trowel and a plasterer's trowel and finish it with a rubber sponge. Now, for some of the special surfaces that you might want to render, you need specialist products. So for cement sheet or polystyrene, we use what we call our jointing compound. Now the jointing compound can be used for cement sheet, also for gluing Hebel bricks together and things like that. So we'll show you how to set the joints in cement sheet, fit the angle beads using this material. Then when you're rendering lightweight substrates like cement sheet or polystyrene, you've got to use a render that's a lot more flexible. Now that's our acrylic base render, and you can see how we can put it over a surface that's not quite as stable as a masonry surface, and you can still render it and get the proper rendered look and over a cement sheet and that sort of thing. Then for finishing, we don't need to use any paint or sealers or anything. That's when we use our protective styling render. There again, a flexible acrylic base render that comes in a bucket that you just trowel on the wall with the colour in it, and it's finished. Hello, I'm Bob Cameron from Rockcote, and here we are at Tony's place. If you look at what Tony's already done out here, he's done some paving, his beautiful outdoor area, but now we want to cover these ugly brick walls with a coat of beautiful Rockcote coloured render. So we want to put a coat of coloured render over these brick walls. Now at Rockcote we've worked out a very simple way to do that, using a simple 2-step process. Firstly, we use a cement based render to fill in between the bricks and to give us a flat surface. Then we put a coat of acrylic based coloured render over the top. So before we can get started with any rendering here, we've got a bit of preparation to do. The Rockcote coloured render system is a simple 2-step process. It gives you a beautiful coloured rendered finish with the colour all the way through and doesn't need painting. You can do the complete system using these 4 simple tools. Right, so what we've got to do now is simply mix the water. So we break about 3 bags of the masonry render into a wheelbarrow, and then we can mix it using either a shovel or a Larry. Slowly we simply start mixing. Now that's what I call a beautiful bucket of mud. You can do anything with that. Now the Rockcote Home Improvement range not only provides a simple coloured render system using just 4 tools, you can also use our masonry render to lay bricks or blocks, our jointing compound to prepare cement sheeting or to lay Hebel blocks, our premium render for polystyrene, and our acrylic base coat render for rendering over cement sheeting, as well as our protective styling texture to provide a beautiful, flexible, coloured render finish over all properly prepared surfaces. and all done using the same 4 simple tools. So now we're down at the Rockcote paint shop and we're going to tint up the coloured render to the colour that Tony's chosen to finish his walls with. So he can look at a colour chart, any colour chart you like, any paint colour chart, choose the colour. What colour do you reckon is the go here?
Well, I think for our area out the back, we really want to go with the Danger Island colour.
Danger Island. Now if you don't want to do it yourself, remember you can simply contact Rockcote for your nearest Rockcote coloured render applicator.